What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the spot where we kick back and react to all kinds of different things. Alright, so what we got going on today? We're about to get into some Stupendium. They have dropped a new one. Actually, most of y'all probably seen it because it's been a couple of weeks. Alan Wake 2 song. Now, the reason I didn't do it, well, I was planning on doing it, but that was right when I ran into like the equipment trouble and stuff like that, and having to start holiday plans and everything. So I decided to go ahead and push it back, do it when I can get everything together and I don't have to worry about any kind of anything getting in the way, you know, or anything messing up. All right, so let's go ahead and check this one out. All right, Alan Wake 2 featuring Cami-Cat. 8 minutes, 39-second runtime. So y'all already know. We got to break it down when they start spitting some crazy stuff. So kick your feet up. We probably going to be here for a moment. Stupendium with The Ribbon, Alan Wake 2 song. Let's go. Oh, as always, just for, anyone watching my reaction, if you didn't see it, there it is. Warning, flickering lights bothers you in any way, and you know now, right? You have been warned.
The viewer, enraptured by the video before them, subscribed to the Stupendium. The video in question was sponsored by Remedy and Epic Games.
Nice.
At the edge of understanding, the border of the known, the breaking point of reason, where logic is dethroned, where sense is defenseless and festers on the bone, one writer fights a cycle trying to write a way back home. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, The Ribbon.
Okay, I'm going to probably be a little bit lost on the actual game references because I haven't really played the Alan Wake series. I know it has to do with them being a writer, and is it Alan Wake, like, something with their psyche? I don't know. I have no idea, so this is all going to be new to me. But I'm here for the bars. Let's go.
We open our protagonist, brash, pragmatic fantasist, trapped within a cabin, frantic, grappling with a manuscript, passionately grasping for a catalyst, but the syntax isn't landing. Grab the draft out from the carriage and abandons it. He doesn't.
What I say, I came here for the bars. And Stupendium did not disappoint. They came right out with it. Right out with it. Oh, man. Bring that back.
Next episode, The Ribbon.
We open our protagonist, brash, pragmatic fantasist, trapped within a cabin, frantic, grappling with a manuscript, passionately grasping for a catalyst, but the syntax isn't landing. Grab the draft out from the carriage and abandons it. He doesn't really know quite what he's writing, but he has to. Sits enraptured in the flow of what he's typing, cramping grips his hands and fits the hammer, slam the characters. They writhe and dance and twist, but never seem to parse more than surviving as the grammar shifts. A bulb, it flickers for a moment, darkness falls for just a second, but it lingers, forms unspoken. Hark the call, the shadows beckon, swallow dawn, still all consume every corner lurking, looming. Hear the ichor hymn so soothing as the screaming silence deafens. Another page, a hurried scrawl, a knife replays, it doesn't more. Another failing crumpled ball of almost maybe on the floor. Framed within the maze within the print, his escape from all this hinges on which page becomes the door.
So basically, Alan is going crazy trying to come up with a story. Must be on one of those writers' deadlines or something. That's what it sounds like over here trying to make it happen, losing their mind. Oh.
Slam the characters, they writhe and dance and twist, but never seem to parse more than surviving as the grammar shifts. A bulb, it flickers for a moment, darkness falls for just a second, but it lingers, forms unspoken. Hark the call, the shadows beckon, swallow dawn, still all consume every corner lurking, looming. Hear the ichor hymn so soothing as the screaming silence deafens. Another page, a hurried scrawl, a knife replays, it doesn't more. Another failing crumpled ball of almost maybe on the floor. Framed within the maze within the print, his escape from all this hinges on which page becomes the door.
Existence is cast in the answers we write to riddles and chapters that can't be defined. Pigments of black and the parchment of white. The figments they track through the dark to the light. The hammers and keys and the patterns they weave. The fragments of me that they trap in between. We all have to write on the pages we're given, but you can't live life on both sides of the ribbon tied to the ribbon.
It is the dream of any creator.
Okay. Cami-Cat doing her thing on the chorus too. All right. I'm liking it.
To leave their mark indelible on the
Another chapter opens, but our hero isn't sure if the pattern is unbroken. Has he penned this page before? Is he writing what he's lived or now reliving what he's written? Every end with failed beginnings cast adrift within the lore. On a lake that turned to ocean, drowning under weight of legacy. When any sentence could be sentenced as the last they ever see. Our pages pass relentless, count or not, there is no remedy. And so he sits again, attempts to pen preemptive threnody.
Oh man, okay, I can relate to what he's talking about right here, because you know, the amateur writer, it's like, I think all writers go through it, regardless of what level, famous or an amateur writer or whatever. It's just trying to keep up with all the characters and making sure that you don't mess up your own lore. You're writing something, go back, double checking notes and everything, and it's like, you couple that with being on a deadline. I've never been on a deadline, you know, I'm just an amateur over here, but imagine you're actually a writer, a known writer, and you're now on a deadline to put something out. While dealing with those, oh man, I could only imagine the stress. I could only imagine.
Amorphous in memoriam, in effigy uncertain. Unsure if all this really is himself, at least a version. But these whispers grip the narrative, treat sense with bleak aversion. Tendrils bend and break immersion, twisting cursive through recursion. His words branch out in path too dark to follow through trees. With pages piled so high he's lost the forest for leaves. No saying what to believe, he doesn't want him to leave. And so these pages end up bound to make the story repeat.
Oh man, the pages, what was it? Pages stacked so high can't see the forest for the trees. Was that meant to be a double? It feels like it was meant to be a double because, you know, paper comes made from trees. That's what it felt like.
At least a version, but these whispers grip the narrative, treat sense with bleak aversion. Tendrils bend and break immersion, twisting cursive through recursion. His words branch out in path too dark to follow through trees. With pages piled so high he's lost the forest for leaves. No saying what to believe, he doesn't want him to leave. And so these pages end up bound to make the story repeat. Wake up, these times the night falls. See what dark party you might call. You can fight what you write, and you write with life when the light you see at the bright fall. You need the proper tool to get a proper service. You won't believe the things that hide right there beneath the surface. Hopelessly floating through tomes with no way of knowing. If you were composing, all you're just quoting. Approach you're sowing, a go of goading, corroding your ego, going for broke with just broken. No fix your rubber like a coffee pot of flowing. A hero's journey burdened by the characters deployed. When all your thousand faces are so narratively void. Where the adjectives employed with the marriage you destroyed. You know, hunting is a hobby the whole family can enjoy.
Hunting is a hobby the whole family can enjoy. That went dark. They destroyed his marriage and everything. Oh man. So is this the half where it's about to go crazy? Is he about to like start trying to be the characters that he's writing about? Is that what Alan Wake does? All right, let me see.
Dark and winding eaves of your mind, reach from a saga blind, but reaching in kind, leads down a path where leaves and secrets entwine, even apart to heroes, one storyline. Small town, and I know the narrative conventions. Establishing shots in the dark, a plot within arc beyond all comprehension. I'll be the first person to admit the present is tense and not sure if I'll get these words to fit. The present's descending, I hear it calling my name. I feel me falling away, chasing these pages with questioning my agency, tasked with the story to break. I hear it calling my name. I feel me falling away. Am I a character, actor, a passenger cast from the shores of existence is cast and the answers we write to riddles and chapters.
Oh man, Cami-Cat is doing her thing on this one. I just had to let that ride. All right, but what's with the FBI agent? Is she someone trying to investigate what Alan Wake has done in real life, or is she a character in his story? Is she supposed to be the hero that he's writing about while he's trying to figure out his life? Let me know something. This is getting interesting. I might have to play this series myself. Bring that back. Gotta let Cami-Cat go. Gotta let her cook.
Small town, and I know the net leads down a path where leaves and secrets entwine, even apart to heroes, one storyline. Small town, and I know know the narrative conventions, establishing shots in the dark, a plot with an arc beyond all comprehension. I'll be the first person to admit the present is tense and not sure if I'll get these words to fit. The present's descending, I hear it calling my name. I feel me falling away, chasing these pages with questioning my agency, tasked with the story to break. I hear it calling my name. I feel me falling away. Am I a character, actor, a passenger cast from the shores of existence is cast in the answers we write to riddles and chapters that can't be defined. Pigments of black and the parchment of white, the figments they track through the dark to the light, the hammers and keys and the patterns they weave, the fragments of me that they trap in between. We all have to.
Okay, she's in his office, so she's an actual agent investigating what he's done. Okay.
Right on the pages we're given, but you can't live life on both sides of the ribbon, tied to the ribbon.
Creativity. It is the impetus of any artist to pour
Which
themselves
side
into
of
the
the
work. But
ribbon?
pour too much, and you might not like what you find at the bottom of the bottle.
Our hero once again attempts to find the words he lacks.
That's a warning to all the writers out there. It's like, be careful, don't dive too deep. You hurt yourself. Come up for air. It's like them deadlines, man. Don't let them kill you. Don't let them deadlines get you.
But pour too much, and you might not like what you find at the bottom of the bottle.
Our hero once again attempts to find the words he lacks and peers between the lines to see the lines observing back. A script all too familiar, and oh, the surface cracks. What's the matter, Alan? We can't both be worthless hacks. Now I know what you're thinking. This is crazy. Oh, he can't exist. You could have made a killing, just embraced a little masochist. Instead you dried up trying to earn a living from a manuscript. But have you tried for just 1 second living as the manuscript? I'm the part you were ashamed of. I'm the part you tried to find.
There it is. He said, you try living as the manuscript. Yep. He's thinking.
A script all too familiar, and oh, the surface cracks. What's the matter, Alan? We can't both be worthless hacks. Now I know what you're thinking. This is crazy. Oh, he can't exist. You could have made a killing, just embraced a little masochist. Instead you dried up trying to earn a living from a manuscript. But have you tried for just 1 second living as the manuscript? I'm the part you were ashamed of. I'm the part you tried to fight. I'm the part you told yourself didn't keep you awake at night. I'm the part of you that's better. You just can't concede I'm right. So you poured me into pages, and I guess I'm just your type. You meld work with your self-worth, but tell me, what does that sell for? And was the journey through?
Put me into pages. It's that I'm your type. Oh man. I'm
the part you tried to fight. I'm the part you told yourself didn't keep you awake at night. I'm the part of you that's better. You just can't concede I'm right. So you poured me into pages, and I guess I'm just your type. You meld work with your self-worth, but tell me, what does that sell for? And was the journey through hell worth how short you fell on the bell curve? And one day they'll forget you. Ooh, but I have stories to tell first, cause I'm the face that you gave them to be you, and maybe I'm well versed. What am I when you're already a shadow of yourself? Tell me.
So, with Alan Wake, a schizo before writing or during writing? It's hard to tell at this point. That's where it's going. Split personality, yep.
Well, first, what am I when you're already a shadow of yourself? Tell me who would look at this and then take that down off the shelf. You had it, buddy, all of it, the fame, the glam, the wealth. But what's it worth if you won't play the hand around us dealt? Nightmares don't use logic, yeah, we know that you can read. Sat there hoping for the credits, but it's me who's supposed to lead. All that hokum in your head, but where's the quote to make you see that perhaps you're antithetical to the poetry of me?
Just casting the answers we write to riddles and
Woo, man. This game is intense. And I would have to pause it right there. Stupidity of that face. I don't like that face.
chapters that can't be defined. Pigments of black and the parchment of white. The figments they track through the dark to the light. The hammers and keys and the patterns they weave. The fragments of me that they trap in between. We all have to write on the pages we're given, but you can't live life on both sides of the ribbon, tied to the ribbon.
In a cycle repeating tangled in a web of his own humorous
Another chapter ended, but not an arc adjourned. A narrative repeating for a plot he can't discern. He's writing a departure, but he's still yet to learn that every line he starts must always end at the return.
And there you have it. A A vicious cycle scored by the hammer of keys and the ring of the typewriter. A writer cursed to relive his own words, trapped in a world of his own making. A novel concept. Everyone likes to get lost in a good book. But be careful what you read. In Night Springs.
Alan Wake 2, the long-awaited sequel, was not just a video game. It was a dark, labyrinthine mystery, a gripping thriller, a mind-bending horror experience. The Stupendium, a content creator and only half-decent impressionist, had been hired by the game developers to promote it in the guise of the game's protagonist. With a flicker, the ad read gave way to gameplay footage. Alan, a writer trapped in a world of his own creation, and Saga, a federal agent tasked with solving a string of grisly murders, were seen exploring beautifully rendered environments, fighting nightmarish creatures. The intriguing hook of their unlikely and entwined circumstances combined with the Stupendium's musical interpretation, hopefully enticing the viewer to learn more. The game was available on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC via the Epic Store. And the Stupendium was incredibly grateful to Remedy and to Epic for their sponsorship. The dialogue continued as the ad read gave way to the end slate. Options appeared from the darkness, a playlist of more songs, information about streaming platforms, a subscribe button. The viewer, elated by the quality of the content they had just seen, could not help but like, comment, and subscribe. An unfathomable compulsion made sure they rang the bell for updates on new content. As always, the Stupendium would attempt to end with a joke, a humorous quip to close out the video. But this time, the punchline was a cliffhanger.
Nice. All right. That was nice. No joke this time, huh? Oh, man. Stupendium did your thing. They always do their thing. Loved it. Loved it. All right, y'all. Y'all know what to do. Go down in the comment section. Let me know what y'all thought about this one. Let me just like to see me react to next. Hit that like button before you go. Share this video with everyone you know. And subscribe if you haven't done so already. All right. So, till next time, take care of yourselves. I'm out of here.